Namaskar, Rasikas. I am Padma S. Raghavan, Artistic Director, Silambam Mylapore, meeting you again virtually. It's been quite some time since I met you. Earlier we had small projects called One Idea, One Hastam, One Melody, One Mood, Jatishwaram series that we had conducted virtually. We received a lot of responses and thank you so much to all of you for responding. So we are meeting today again because I wanted to share some information with you. At this time of stress and strife during this lockdown period, pandemic, where people are so scared, people are sad, and we are all locked inside our houses. And this is the time when you sort of read and you spend time for yourself. And when I was reading such works, I thought maybe I wanted to share with you because these works had tremendous scope to perform, maybe to produce for dance productions or musical compositions or paintings or drawings. These are some rare works composed by some great poets that I would like to share with you. And I hope this will really be useful to you. So without much delay, let me tell you what I am going to share about. But before that, when I say Krishna, what is the imagery that comes into your mind? You're right, all his leelas, right from his birth to the greatest philosophy, Bhagavad Gita. All his leelas always made us aware of the fact that he was God incarnation. He had these supernatural powers and no ordinary human could do this. Lifting a Govardhana, dancing on the Kalinga, all these things, made us look up to him with awe. So he at every point of time made us aware that he was God. And what is the predominant rasa that we feel for Krishna? Shringara rasa. It could be Vatsalya, it could be Bhakti Shringara, it could be Shringara between a man and a woman. Many works have been composed on his Shringara quality. But again, I am not going to talk about Krishna. What is the imagery you get in your mind when we talk about Rama? Is Shringara the predominant rasa that we feel? Absolutely not. When we talk about Rama, we don't think about Shringara rasa. Here is a person who is perfect. Tandai sol mikka mandiram illai, egapatini vridan. These are the sayings that come to our mind. And when we think about a parallel, when we draw a parallel between Darwin's theory of evolution and our Dashavatharams, we see that from the aquatic to the amphibian, to the land animal, to the half animal, half man, which is Narasimhavataram, to the dwarf, that is Vamanavataram, then Parashurama, a well-grown man physically, but again mentally, he had a lot of qualities that need to be controlled. And then comes Rama, the Adarsh Purush, a man with calm mind, a person who had, distinct qualities that people should look up to. So here we have Rama. Rama, who never questioned the motives of his elders, simply listened, was an obedient child, an obedient son. So Shringara Rama was very limitedly dealt with. For example, in Kamba Ramayanam, we have this verse, Annalum nokinan, avalum nokinan. எண்ணறு நலத்தினால் இணைகள் நின்றோடி கண்ணோடு கண்ணினை கவ்வி ஒன்றை ஒன்று உண்ணவும் நிலை பெறாது உணர்வும் ஒன்றிட அண்ணலும் நோக்கினாள் அவளும் நோக்கினாள். Both of them looked at the same time. Nobody looked first or next. At the same time, both Rama and Sita's eyes met. Shringara happened there, according to Kamba. But very few chapters are dedicated to Shringara Rama. So I am going to share with you this time an information or a composition or a work of a very great poet who has dedicated one whole composition on the Sringara Rama. Wonderful reading, beautifully composed, and this work is by none other than Sri Vedanta Deshigar. Now, Vedanta Deshigar belonged to the 12th and the 13th century, and he has composed this work called Hamsa Sandesham, about which I am going to talk to you about. Now, what is this Hamsa Sandesham? This rings a bell with Kalidasa's Megha Sandesham. So, this work of Vedanta Deshigar, so to say, was an inspiration from Kalidasa's Megha Sandesham. Kalidasa belonged to the somewhere around the 3rd, 4th century, and here was Vedanta Deshigar, who belonged to the 12th, 10th, 13th century. So this was an inspiration. So what is the difference between Kalidasa's Megha Sandesham and Vedanta Deshigar's Hamsa Sandesham? Let us meet in our next episode, where I will tell you what is this Hamsa Sandesham work all about, what is the greatness of it, what is the beauty of it. And I am not going to give any upanyasam or pravachanam in this. I am only going to give you an insight into the work of this Vedanta Deshigar's Hamsa Sandesham, so that you can read on your own, understand and work out the way you want. I am only going to share this information in parts. I would like to tell you how many verses are there, where you can get this information from, where you can get the text from, and the rest is up to you. It's your creativity. So, viewers, until next time, this is Padma Raghavan signing off. Do await for some very interesting information and works that are going to come up in our next few episodes of Kavithva. Namaskar.